Okay. I got to find a way to make this make sense to me. Time and time and time again, I see social media accounts with huge followings, like hundreds of thousands, millions, and their link in bio or link in their TikTok bio or Instagram bio is an Amazon wish list. Look, if you were actually making money, you would just buy the things on your wish list. You wouldn't be asking your followers to buy whatever's on your wish list. And so I don't get why they're putting all this time and effort into it if that's their monetization strategy. They need to really think about it. It actually reminds me of a colleague of mine, Greg. He's actually the guy I run my podcast with. He was approached by someone that had 600,000 followers, and they were trying to push this offer, and they just weren't getting sales. Not like a few sales or as many sales as they want, 0 sales. Why? Because their whole platform and all that they were built on was just built around, this like lifestyle that didn't translate over into money. All of their content didn't have anything to do with whatever product they were pushing. They just didn't know what they were doing, didn't know how to do it. The fact of the matter is that there are ways you can make a lot more money with a much smaller follower count. And we're going to talk about that today. So you might be thinking, okay, what do I do? Well, first thing we need to do is shift our mindset. We need to think about what social media is actually for. It's not for making sales. Social media is for casting a really big net, getting a lot of reach, getting noticed by a lot of people, and building authority in your space. Now, you might be in a space that doesn't have a ton of growth. That's totally fine. You can still have a profitable social media strategy. And when I talk about a ton of growth, I'm talking about, if you're in an industry or a space where there just isn't, billions of people interested in that, that's okay. It's okay that you have slower growth as long as your monetization strategy is good. Once you have the reach, and it doesn't even have to be a huge reach, but once you have the reach, you need to start pushing people over into a way you can contact them directly. The easiest way to do that is with an email list. You can also look into SMS messages. You could also look into, a messenger bot or some other ways to DM people. If you're doing coaching or consulting, you can definitely have a conversation in the direct messages. You can tell people to reach out to you via direct message and add them to an email list or book a call with them or whatever. But you need to have a clear strategy, and you need to realize that social media in and of itself is not your sales strategy. It is a reach and authority building strategy. And then once you move them over into a one-on-one kind of conversation, even if it's just an email list, then you'll start being able to see ways you can make much more money. The other thing I'll have to add is you need to have your offer and everything aligned with your content, right? So if you're doing a yoga studio, you don't want to be having content out there that is not yoga related, right? If you're in an industry like you're a realtor or real estate industry, you want your content to be relevant to that. You don't want to have it all over the place. You can definitely have some content that's personal, behind the scenes peak, but you can always find a way to shift that to related content and shift that to your next step, i.e. getting on an email list with a freebie or booking a call to chat with you about something. All right, that's your quick tip for today. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, and if you're interested in diving in deeper on this, I've created a group just for that. It's called SM3. You can click the link below to learn a little bit more about what's going on. We'll talk to you guys later.